Why do brain tumors cause nausea and vomiting? Imagine your brain as a busy control center managing everything from balance to hormone levels. When a tumor develops inside the skull, it can cause symptoms like nausea and vomiting. But how exactly does that happen? Let's explore the science behind it. First, as a brain tumor grows, it takes up space inside the skull, which is a fixed, tight container. This growth can increase pressure inside the skull, known as intracranial pressure. When this pressure rises, it can press on different parts of the brain, especially areas that control nausea and vomiting. This pressure stimulates the brainstem, which is the part of the brain that manages many automatic functions, including triggering nausea and vomiting. People often notice these symptoms worsen when they lie down or change position because the pressure dynamics change. Another key factor involves the location of the tumor itself. Certain parts of the brain are directly involved in controlling balance, vision, and hormone regulation. For example, if a tumor presses on the cerebellum, which helps with balance, it can cause dizziness that makes a person feel nauseous. If the tumor affects the brainstem, it can interfere with signals related to vision and coordination, leading to double vision and nausea. Tumors near the pituitary gland or other hormone-regulating areas can cause hormonal imbalances, which are also linked to feelings of nausea. The brainstem contains the vomiting center and the chemoreceptor trigger zone, which are responsible for detecting signals that might cause nausea. When a tumor irritates or presses on these areas, they can send signals that trigger nausea and vomiting directly. This is why symptoms can sometimes seem to come out of nowhere and be quite intense. It's important to note that nausea and vomiting caused by brain tumors are mainly due to physical effects like increased pressure and disruption of normal brain functions. While treatments like chemotherapy can also cause nausea, in the case of brain tumors, the symptoms are primarily linked to the tumor's physical impact on brain structures. In summary, when a brain tumor causes nausea and vomiting, it's usually because of increased pressure inside the skull and the tumor's effect on regions that control balance, vision, and hormones. These symptoms often come with other neurological signs, so if they persist or worsen, seeking medical evaluation is essential. Remember, everyone's experience can be different, and only a healthcare professional can provide personalized advice based on individual circumstances.